who can keep Limbo out from getting those counters up and playing the left-right mix-up game. If Miku can continuously keep Leo out, it's going to be a really good game for him.
Miku RockShooter says, you know what? What's the point of getting in when Leo can just uppercut you to get out?
And already, here comes some really good pressure strings by Limbo right there, moving straight into those really strong standing combos that Leo has.
That's the thing about Leo is that when he's attacking you, you think it's your turn, but it's not your turn because he always can either uppercut you or he can always counter you. So you always gotta stop your strings to worry about what he's gonna do next.
Miku RockShooter throwing out all of this ice and fire and throwing Limbo right into the corners. Really strong play by him. But there's a counter hit uppercut, and Limbo is right back on the offensive. Oh my gosh!
That is so much damage for only for an overhead that's safe on block, which is not fair. That's really dumb.
But that is Leo. He is king for a reason.
Kai's a king. He doesn't have a safe overhead.
And already, Limbo doing a really good move there. He could have continued to do the rock on the hit confirm, but he chooses to move out and it allows Dizzy to miss with a short punch move, and immediately comes back in, throwing Miku right into this pressure situation, and is distinctly in the lead in this round 2. Do you know? Just as a question from your level of play, do you know any of either of these characters having like a move that will basically be a major decision on if it hits a lot or not, and it'll be a major deciding factor on this actual matchup?
Honestly, I don't know, because if you're referring to a character specific of a character that can do that, I believe Leo is the only character that can do that.
And there's another. EX or another super right there, just trying to poke out Dizzy right now, because it looks like Miku's trying to get some space opened up on Limbo, but there is just nothing going right now, and Miku's just trying to play this as safe as possible, but Limbo is just staying right on top of Miku, and that's game 1 for Limbo right there.
Miku RockShooter could have anti-aired a lot of those instant air dash attempts, but I think he's more concerned about trying to run away with Dizzy and create pressure with the projectiles, and actually just learning how to use his normals. That's one of his Miku RockShooter's one of his weaknesses, that he tries to zone you with projectiles and then he'll rush you down. It's actually learning how to fight with his character without projectiles.
And there's a bit of it right there. It looks like when he's on the offensive, he does really well. Already throwing Leo down to about half health, but there's a grab, and here comes that back pressure right there.
So you realize that whiffing that counter like that most characters cannot punish that. So if Leo whiffs a counter in your face, you have to sit there and guess if he's going to do a counter. Is he going to do a button? So you have to try to jump away. But if you try to jump away, he can slash you.
It is a wonderful pressure setup, but I think the thing that Leo has in his negative is that he has one of the worst negative situations, especially when he's front facing. He doesn't have many options outside of his Shoryu, his uppercut.
I mean, boo-hoo, but I mean, Kai has pretty much the same thing also. I mean, like, most characters in the game are very straightforward. When it comes to Leo, it's like you think you're winning, but you're not. Look at that. How can you possibly get out of the corner with this? Miku RockShooter is not even trying to block.
But huge pressure string right there.
But that's just the thing. Like, when Leo has you knocked down like that, you either have to guess it's overhead or low, and it's hard. It's very hard, because if you block either one, both options are safe, even if you instant block it.
That air dash was a little questionable right there. It actually crossed up, and he actually got thrown right into the corner, taking a lot of damage because of it. So, but already right back onto those low and overhead mix-ups right there, putting on a lot of damage.
Wow.
Catches with the counter, and here comes that Dizzy is Dizzy.
Like I said, fighting Leo is hard, especially when no matchup experience. Miku RockShooter did not understand how to fight that matchup. I think he was more concerned